weather in the hours ahead. The new video tonight, the serial kidnapper on the loose. The FBI now wants your help. Images of the suspect accused of breaking into homes, grabbing children. Breaking now, the FAA and the emergency ban just a short time ago, banning some smartphones from all flights now. The emergency kits they're now putting on flights because of it. And the view from inside the cage. And later, the shark breaking right through it. Tonight, the swimmer trapped inside. He's right here.
This is ABC World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a Friday night, and we begin with major developments in the race for president. Donald Trump at war against the women accusing him, today taking aim in some cases, pointing to what they look like. Trump with a thumbs up in North Carolina, and as he took the stage today, two more women came forward. Two separate cases added to the list, one of them once competing on Trump's show The Apprentice. Trump seen leaving St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York City today as well with his wife Melania after meeting with Cardinal Dolan. ABC's David Wright leading us off.
From Donald Trump today, a wholesale attack on the women accusing him of sexual misconduct.
They have no witnesses. There's nobody around. They just come out. Some are doing it for probably a little fame. They get some free fame. It's a total setup.
That as two new women come forward.
When I heard the tape of the bus where he's describing how he's a star and he can just pretty much do whatever he wants,
I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet.
I was just like, wow. That explains it. That explains what happened to me.
Kristen Anderson told the Washington Post as a young model in the 90s, she found herself sitting next to Trump at a trendy nightclub.
I'm very clear on this. This is the vivid part for me. So the person on my right, who unbeknownst to me at that time was Donald Trump, put their hand up my skirt.
She says he did to her what he described on that bus.
If you're letting somebody stick their hand up your skirt that, one, has not even introduced themselves, and you weren't even speaking with them, they're sort of groping you on the side, on the fly, like you're some sort of, I don't know, stuffed animal on the couch. That is really not okay.
Trump says it never happened.
One came out recently where I was sitting alone in some club. I really don't sit alone that much. I was sitting alone by myself, like this. And then I went, wow, to somebody.
Anderson says she was moved to share her story after hearing Jessica Leeds accuse Trump of groping her on a plane.
Did he actually kiss you?
Yeah.
On the face or on the lips?
Wherever he could find a landing spot, yes.
Leeds showed Anderson Cooper pictures of herself from that time.
Because I'm 74 years old. I wanted people to know what I looked like when I met him.
Because you thought he would comment on your look?
Yes, I knew he would comment on my looks.
Sure enough, today he did.
Yeah, I'm going to go after. Believe me, she would not be my first choice, that I can tell you. Man.
Tonight, a former contestant on The Apprentice, Summer Zervos, also accused Trump.
He then grabbed my shoulder and began kissing me again very aggressively and placed his hand on my breast.
But Trump dismisses them all. He also took a shot at Hillary Clinton's appearance. The two of them up close at that debate.
I'm standing at my podium, and she walks in front of me, right? She walks in front of me, you know. And when she walked in front of me, believe me, I wasn't impressed.
And David Wright with us live in New York tonight. And David, last night here we reported Trump said there was evidence to disprove these women. Today, his running mate Mike Pence said evidence was coming within hours to refute these women. Any word yet?
Pence made that statement this morning on the morning TV shows. No credible evidence yet, and it has been hours. As for that former contestant on The Apprentice, Trump issued a statement saying, I vaguely remember Ms. Zervos, but I never met her at a hotel or greeted her inappropriately, David.
All right, ABC's David Wright leading us off. David, our thanks to you. Now to Hillary Clinton, getting help not only from Michelle Obama, but now President Obama, too, who declared today that kindness is on the ballot, democracy is on the ballot. But there are new emails making headlines tonight involving Democrats 8 years ago asking about President Obama's roots. Meantime, Clinton herself appearing to try to run down the clock, appearing on Ellen, and what she revealed about one of those moments at the debate. Here's ABC's Cecilia Vega.
President Obama in sunny Cleveland today, painting a very dark portrait of Donald Trump.
He's just going to drag this election as low as it can possibly go. Then maybe you'll just figure out you got no good choices and you just get discouraged and you just don't vote. But don't fall for it.
The Clinton campaign driving that message home in this new ad.
What does showing up when it's time to vote actually mean? You care about protecting his legacy and our progress.
The president laying out the stakes in stark terms.
Equality is on the ballot. Kindness is on the ballot. Democracy itself is on the ballot right now.
With the president on offense, Team Clinton playing defense. That steady drip of her campaign chairman John Podesta's hacked emails not letting up. WikiLeaks releasing 1,100 more today. ABC News has not independently confirmed their veracity.
So this is a different.
One dates back to the brutal 2008 primary between Clinton and then Senator Obama. Among the questions top Democrats considered polling voters on, Obama's ties to Islam, asking what they thought of this statement. Obama's father was a Muslim, and Obama grew up among Muslims in the world's most populous Islamic country. On the other side, possible statements like, Clinton will say and do anything to win. Clinton's camp not commenting on individual emails. With the Obamas out on the trail, Clinton herself hoping to run out the clock on this election. Stopping by the Ellen Show.
Hello, hello.
Woo! A flashback to that debate moment where she shimmied.
Woo! Okay. Does everyone do that to you now? Yeah, I didn't even know I was doing it.
And Cecilia Vega with us live tonight. Hillary Clinton, it would seem, Cecilia, is leaving much of this public fight right now to her surrogates, namely the Obamas.
She's happy to have them do the heavy hitting for her. David, take a listen to her tweet to Michelle Obama after that big speech. Quote, thanks for putting into words what's in so many of our hearts. Hillary Clinton is off the campaign trail this weekend, David, preparing for that big debate next week.
Cecilia Vega, who anchors this newscast on the weekend. Cecilia, thank you. In the meantime, we turn now to other news this Friday night. And 2 tornadoes confirmed already, and now a series of storms on the way just as we start the weekend. Those 2 tornadoes in Oregon, this one right along the coast, major damage there. The mayor of the city declaring a state of emergency, but the worst still coming, winds up to 80 miles an hour through the weekend. And ABC's Neil Karlinski with the pictures.
Look right there. You can see it blowing in from the Pacific. A huge waterspout turned tornado, churning through the small coastal town of Manzanita, Oregon, exploding transformers, lighting it up as it goes. Look at that. Whoa!
So we got into the bathroom right when it hit, and it was just like a bomb went off.
Police reported at least 1 home and 2 businesses destroyed, several more damaged.
Every time I turn a corner, there's more damage. This thing really did a number on this town.
Tornadoes are hugely rare here. It's been nearly 20 years since one touched down in this part of Oregon.
And I feel like I'm in the Midwest right now reporting on these tornado warnings going up because we have so many.
This dangerous weather part of a massive wind and rain event blowing through the Pacific Northwest this weekend, including drenching downpours and high winds. This tree here just fell over minutes ago. David, forecasters are warning the next round of storms blowing through here late Saturday night could bring even more dangerous winds from Seattle to Portland. David?
Neil Karlinski with us tonight. Neil, our thanks to you. So let's get right to meteorologist Rob Marciano tracking it all for us. Hey, Rob.
Hi, David, and this next one does look to be stronger, if not historic. Look at the satellite picture. You see the swirl of today's storm going into the northwest, but a powerful jet stream atmospheric river will take the next one, remnants of a typhoon, and bring the path close enough for damaging winds, Portland to Seattle, and winds over 80 miles an hour along the coastline, 10 inches of rain or more, and stormy all the way down to San Francisco. David?
Going to be a difficult weekend ahead in the Northwest, Rob. Thank you. Next tonight, the FAA out with an emergency ban late today, now making it illegal to bring those troubled Samsung smartphones on planes. But what if one of those phones should make its way on board anyway? Some planes are now being equipped with an emergency kit if the phone catches fire. Here's ABC's Gio Benitez.
Tonight, Samsung customers using those fire-resistant return kits.
Gloves?
to send back their Galaxy Note 7 smartphones. Even before tonight's FAA ban was announced, some airlines were already preparing for the worst. Delta joining 2 airlines announcing their flight crews will have fire containment bags. Watch this demo. A device on fire is put in one of those bags. It's capable of containing up to 3,200 degrees. And look, the explosion is contained in the bag. The FAA saying anyone trying to evade the ban is increasing the risk of a catastrophic incident. In this handout video, the FAA demonstrating the dangers of a battery fire in mid-flight. But how will the ban be enforced?
Banning these phones is probably a good step if they are such an extraordinary risk. But flight attendants will not be able to enforce that.
And tonight, the TSA tells ABC News it will not be searching for Note 7s. If they see one at a checkpoint, they'll ask you to leave and come back without it.
And David, anyone who violates this ban could face up to $180,000 in fines or up to 10 years in prison.
All right, Gio Benita is live with us on a Friday. Gio, thank you. Next tonight, the FBI asking for the public's help at this hour to identify a suspected serial kidnapper. Investigators believe this man, seen on surveillance video, abducted a 6-year-old girl in May and then tried to kidnap another child. ABC's Alex Perez on the urgent manhunt now.
Tonight, FBI and Ohio investigators racing to find this man, described as a serial kidnapper preying on young children. You can see the suspect here in an alley wearing a cap and a hooded sweatshirt, allegedly casing a home. Authorities say he then snatched a 6-year-old girl from her Cleveland house in the middle of the night, attacking her and dropping her off 17 hours later in a different neighborhood. Her parents demanding justice.
He just walks in there unknowing about anything and is willing to take someone's kid.
Investigators believe the suspect was driving this Chevy Malibu with a mismatched front panel. The same suspect, police say, broke in through a window and tried to kidnap a 10-year-old girl from her bedroom in Elyria, Ohio, several months earlier.
Someone just tried to come in my daughter's window and grabbed her leg.
She was able to fight him off and alerted her father, but the suspect fled.
And David, investigators say they have received more than 300 tips, but still have not been able to track down the suspect. David?
Alex, thank you. Next tonight to an ABC News exclusive, an explosive case that made national headlines involving a young woman and a brutal sexual assault. But then the Rolling Stone article about it had to be retracted. Was any of the young woman's story true? Tonight, the dean who says she was accused of ignoring the cries of women on campus, and she's now suing for millions. Here's ABC's Amy Robach.
At the center of the lawsuit, an article titled "A Rape on Campus" about a woman we're calling Jackie, alleging that she was sexually assaulted at a prominent fraternity, causing a firestorm of national attention. Former Dean Nicola Ramo claims she was portrayed in the article as not doing enough to help Jackie and others.
How would you describe how Rolling Stone portrayed you?
They made it look like I used the trust of young women to cover up rapes. And that was so far from anything I would ever do.
She read us some of the hate mail she received.
God will have his day with you. You're a despicable human being.
But the story was later discredited. Rolling Stone retracted the article. In a sworn deposition, the reporter who wrote the story, Sabrina Rubin Erdley, explains how she felt when she realized the story had problems.
I had full faith in Jackie and in her story. And discovering that that she had misled me, it was just devastating.
And in a statement given to ABC News, Rolling Stone says in part the depiction of Dina Ramo in the article was balanced and described the challenges of her role.
And Amy Robach is with us now. Amy, I know you talked with a number of the friends who knew this young woman, their reaction to this whole thing. But in the meantime, this article was retracted. Are there advocates who believe this is going to hurt other young women who want to come forward after sexual assault?
They really do, David. We know that false reporting of sexual assault is extremely rare. In fact, it's an underreported crime. But there are many who believe this story was and still is a major setback to sexual assault survivors everywhere.
All right, Amy, our thanks to you and much more of Amy's exclusive hour. And as I mentioned, several of the students who were friends of that young woman, what they now make of her story on a special edition of 2020 tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, right here. There is still much more ahead on World News Tonight this Friday. The race against time, the SUV plunging into the water, and the woman who was trapped inside. Take a look. Bystanders trying to save her, only seconds before the SUV goes right under the water. This is incredible, and what they pull off in a moment. The midair emergency, the sick passenger needing urgent help, and this doctor who says the flight attendant did not believe she was a doctor. And later tonight, the view from inside this shark cage. Later came the big scare, the great white breaking right through it. The diver trapped inside that cage, and you will hear from him right here tonight.
I'm Thomas, and I quit smoking with Chantix. Being able to smoke that first week gave me a little bit of comfort, I guess, a little bit of time to almost say goodbye to being a smoker.
Along with support, Chantix Varenicline is proven to help people quit smoking.
Chantix really reduced my urge to smoke.
Some people had changes in behavior, thinking or mood, hostility, agitation, depressed mood, and suicidal thoughts or actions while taking